Good morning, you guys. It's Jonathan with One Big Impact and Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. I came here to talk to you. Hopefully, first of all, this might take a minute. Second of all, don't get offended. Okay, just relax. So, drink your water. First of all, we have a lot of new members coming to Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, and with some chapstick on. I wanted to talk a little bit about what healthy living for a healthy life is and what it is not. So first of all, it's a pretty awesome support group slash family of amazing individuals that are on pretty much one of two journeys, well, one of three journeys. Living an overall healthier life, or living a special dietary lifestyle like Atkins, keto, paleo, whatever, vegetarian, whatever you are, you could be doing those. Or it could also be a group of people that are trying to live an overall better quality of life and be a better version of themselves. And all three of those include myself. Okay? So, that being said, I want everybody to focus as much as you can on the idea of living a healthier lifestyle, supporting others. Sometimes we can be taken wrong, especially myself. I have in the last week specifically screwed up and pissed off 3 or 4 people. Because the hard thing is certain people respond differently to different types of things. So if I'm messaging somebody that likes me to get pissed and cuss at them or tell them that quit, fucking around and eat the right shit or whatever, and then I go and I transfer that over to another person, not only does a lot get lost in context as far as like messaging and stuff like that, but this other person could get extremely offended by that. And I could be like, oh crap, I was just sorry, I accidentally transferred that energy over to this conversation and maybe it wasn't right, I didn't realize that or whatever. So we also have to be careful in here. And I'm not saying like tiptoe around, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying some people are more sensitive than others, and that's okay. We are not here to hurt anybody's feelings. And I am pretty good. The longer our members are around, we tend to joke around and play around and stuff like that. Sometimes it goes too far and we kind of need to pull it back a little bit. And that's okay, because even people that don't get offended do get offended. You know what I mean? Like if you say the wrong thing, or if you're overly aggressive with things, as can I be sometimes. So I 99.9% of the time we don't have any issues. And I'm not saying this, I'm making this video specifically because of an issue. I'm making this video because as we grow, it's important that each and every single one of us know what the mission statement is here. We are a amazing family of people that are here to support each other on, because overall, we want to improve our lives. Okay? Overall. Now, I want to talk a little bit about what we're not and what we probably cannot help with. Now, I don't want you to think that you can't rant here, because you can. If you're having a hard day, talk to us. Talk to us about it. Maybe somebody can adapt. Maybe somebody can help you get through it. Maybe somebody can give you the tough love that you need that day, okay? Change happens from pressure. Pressure creates change, okay? And I say that, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. You don't always need somebody carrying you through the process. Sometimes you need the harsh truth of what it is. And I'm not saying wander around and be a jerk in the group or in the family. I'm saying sometimes it helps, okay? One person that does that for me, Keith. He literally picks all my videos apart. And it is hard, okay? It's hard to hear that constructive criticism. But I will tell you, 90% of the improvements that I do come from him saying, hey, you should fix this. This looks like shit. And if somebody's always saying, you're doing a great job, you're doing a great job, you're doing a great job, even if you're not, then you're just going to continue what you're doing. If you're screwing up, I'm going to call you on your shit. And if you can't handle it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you can't handle it, because that's just who I am. I'm here to call you on your shit. I expect you to be here to call me on my shit, because that's also what a support group is, okay? We don't let each other fall. And if I have to kick you up into position again, I fucking will. Okay? And that's what I expect out of you. That's what I expect out of anybody in here. Sometimes we need a swift kick in the ass to get going again. Now, not all of us have the proper amount of padding back there to be able to handle it properly. But in all aspects, it's usually something that kind of just needs to be done. That is part of a support group. Support group does not mean you're going to jump on a feathery pillow and we're going to carry you through the entire process. We're going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly, the truth, the warmth, the love, the happiness, the sadness, the strength, the power, everything that you need. This group can give you, okay? But some things this group is not for, okay? If you have major, or even major depression issues, there is not only behavioral, mental, and psychiatric help that you should and can be seeking, but I 100% recommend that you do. If you have major sadness, if you're going through a major loss, we can help you through a lot of things as far as bettering yourself, getting through traumatic experiences, and things like that. But if you're focused 100% on not trying to better yourself, if you're going to come into the group with a stagnant shit attitude, or if you're going to come in here thinking you know everything, you might as well just walk right back out the door. And honestly, I don't care if I just pissed off 500 people. Get out. I don't care. I'm telling you what we are. We are an amazing group, okay? I don't care. I don't get paid for the group. The group, it doesn't pay me, okay? The only thing that I make money off of, which is a very small amount, is my YouTube videos. So the group is just for us to be able to grow, to be able to socialize, to be able to... It's the most social environment I have, okay? I work on antisocial. I work on... Now, don't get me wrong, okay? This family can be very good for depression, anxiety, bipolar. It can be very good for ADHD. It's a very positive way to channel all those things. But what I'm saying is, if you're having severe problems and you're coming every day with a very negative, crappy, demeaning attitude towards others, or you're acting like you know everything, or if you're shooting out false information everywhere just because you think you're like the pro, or you're a fucking health coach or a life coach that's never been through shit, you should probably just get the fuck out. Okay? There is so many people in this group, and pardon my cussing, okay? Pardon my cussing. I'm not trying to be offensive to anybody. I'm just saying, as we grow, it is very difficult to keep our statement known without me making videos like this, okay? I love 99.99% of the members that we have to this day. I am not afraid to delete people if they do not hold the same values. Our moderators, including Isabel, Virginia, Tasha, oh my gosh, I'm going completely blank, Jennifer, and I think that's everybody. Is that everybody? But we do have moderators that are also not afraid to let people in. Did you guys know we have had 70,000 requests since we've started? Look at how many people are in the group. 2,000, and I think we just crossed over 300. 2,304, maybe, some pending requests. I'm extremely diligent. We are extremely picky. We talk all the time and very close with the moderators, and we make sure we don't let shit people in. I don't let people in that are going to sell you shit. I don't let people in that are going to pretend to be able to fix your life for $1,000. I don't let people in that are going to be shitty to you. I don't let people in that have a screwed up mindset. We don't let people in that don't hold the same values. That's why we are as small but as great as we are, okay? There's no possible way that we're going to go through life without offending somebody, okay? Me more than others. I have a way of pissing everybody off sometimes, and I'm okay with that. I understand with that. I'm working on that, but in the same sense, don't purposely be a jerk to anybody. If you're giving somebody tough love, do it. If that person doesn't respond well, back off a little bit. Tell them, hey, I'm just trying to make sure that you don't fuck up. And if that person goes too far with it or whatever, we can't control that. I can't control that. You can't control that. That doesn't mean it's your fault. Okay, it's not your fault. If the person's too sensitive, if they're going through too much stuff in their life, then this may not be the place for them. Okay? Maybe they need to back off. And it happens all the time. We have probably 50 members that are on like a cycling basis. They come back when they need it and they get away when they don't. You know what I mean? You have to be a big enough adult, be responsible enough to know that this group cannot help you with serious mental illness. If you have if you have any kind of major issues like that, we don't post extremely derogatory stuff. I have been known to delete people that post inappropriate pictures. Okay, sometimes lately I've been kind of stressed out, and I've probably gone too far with the humor and too far with the cursing and too far with that stuff, and I've gotten a little bit too relaxed with stuff. So I think overall a lot of people have kind of got that general mindset. But I will say, like, extremely inappropriate GIFs or anything like that, I don't appreciate it, okay? If it's like a private message or whatever, I will fucking joke around with you all day long, okay? But there is people in this group, there is children in this group, there is not a lot, but there is people that don't appreciate it. They don't appreciate my cursing, and I'm sorry. I've lost people because of my cursing, and it sucks. But at the end of the day, I'm an adult. I choose the way I want to be. I do respect others' opinions. I do hear them saying, hey, please don't curse. I do try, but to be truest to myself, it's naturally who I am. I don't think cursing makes you a bad person. I also don't think that inappropriate GIFs make you a bad person, okay? In my private messenger, I'll screw around and joke around with people. But I will say, if we want to appeal to the masses and we want to help the largest group of people that we can, it's important that, we don't post super offensive stuff. And if I am joking around with somebody and I'm responding to them specifically and we are like bantering back and forth, don't think I would necessarily approach that with you. You usually have to kind of bait me a little bit or whatever before I'm going to joke around like that. I'm not just going to randomly go crazy, but I've been known to deal with things with humor. I've been known to be a little bit of a hard ass. Okay, I've been known to randomly message people when I know they're fucking around and eating like shit. Okay, that's my job. This is what I do. And I'm not here to... I will support you emotionally. I will be as caring as I can. But I am also here to help you get the results that you want. That is my agenda. My agenda is to better myself, better or hope to better you, to make all of us, everybody in this family, everybody on the YouTube, everybody everywhere, to be able to live a better quality of life. whether that's through weight loss, whether that's through motivation, whether it's through inspiration, whether it's through working on your goals each and every day, whether it's through knowledge, whether it's through humor. I don't want anybody to be afraid of doing anything in this group. Okay, don't be afraid. Be yourself. I'm perfectly fine with that. Just don't, if don't badger people. You know what I'm saying? Like if and I'm gonna be a hard ass. Like I'm gonna give everybody shit all around the group. That's what I do. Okay, but I'm also I deal with things with humor. I cry, and that's okay. It's okay to be sad if you're in this group. But if some things are completely, out of our realm. If you make 5 videos a day and you cry through 5 of those live videos a day on the group, something's wrong. Okay, I'm not saying that to be a jerk. I'm just saying from me to you, from my heart to your heart, something's going on. And this group is not going to cure that, okay? See a doctor. It's not a thing that you can't do or shouldn't do or should be ashamed of. See a doctor. Stay in the group. Just realize that the main focus of this group is weight loss and self-development. Okay? And it's kind of for people that are ready, that are, climbing that mountain or whatever. And if you're down here, that doesn't mean you're bad. That doesn't mean you're crappy. It doesn't mean anything other than the fact that you're on a different journey. Maybe you just haven't got to that point, to get ready to scale that mountain or whatever. And that doesn't mean that you're a crappy person. That doesn't mean you're less than. It doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying, sometimes it's like, you're at first you're kind of just sitting at the base of the mountain. You're sitting at the base of Mount Everest and you're just looking up at like, yeah, well, about that mountain. Okay, off to the bar. If you're in that mindset, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Feel free to stay in the group, but don't spread that type of energy, because the people that are going to flourish most in this family are going to be the people that are at Mount Everest. Okay, you're over here thinking about the bar, like, yeah, fuck that mountain, right? And these are just analogies. But somebody else that is ready for this journey and is going to crush this fucking journey is just in front of you. Okay, you're here thinking about the bar, chilling, like, fuck that mountain, blah, 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 blah. Pardon my French. But the person, just in front of you is looking at that mountain, and their energy's balling up, and it's just winding up, and it's winding up, and it's winding up, and they're just ready and it just, within a matter of days, months, or years, they just boom, and they're ready to climb that fucking mountain. But they need the knowledge, they need the experience, they need the training, they need the love, the admiration, the support, the everything. This is that fucking group, okay? This group, this family is a badass. We are a powerhouse of awesomeness, okay? But there's some things you won't get here. And that's not a bad thing, okay? I can go to Circle K, but I can't find a fucking dresser there. I can go to QT, but I can't buy a trampoline there, okay? Every place has its specialty. And I hope I've helped you, maybe cleared up some stuff. And if you're selling something, just get out of the group. If you request this group, Healthy Living for a Healthy Life, and for any means you go, I asked 3 or 4 questions when you come in, and I will hit your Facebook, I'll Google you, I'll do whatever, I'll search through, I'll just make sure you're a best candidate possible for this. And if you're not, I know within seconds, minutes, days, and you're out. I'll let health coaches in if they don't look like they're pushing stuff, and they can be extremely positive. Okay, life coaches, yes, sure, that's fine. Somebody selling stuff outside of here, that's fine, I don't care. But you push a single thing and you're out. Okay, you private message somebody about selling them and you're out. It's not about that. Life coaches, health coaches, dietary nutritionists, all that, they all need help too. Okay, and that's perfectly fine. We're all here to do this together. But just remember, Don't push products on people. Don't be shitty to people. And if you do, make sure you're just doing it out of tough love and you still have a common interest as far as like supporting and climbing that mountain together. Because guess what? At the end of the day, if I'm behind you and you're dragging ass on that mountain, I'm going to push your ass. I'm going to push you to hurry the fuck up because I want to get up there too. Okay? I want just as bad to climb that mountain and to get to the peak just as bad as you do. And if you're slow and if you're right in front of me, it is my duty. It is my duty. I am obligated and I will push your ass. I will push you to achieve your goals. And that's our job. Okay? So it's not always just being kind and being loving or whatever, because let's be completely honest. Sometimes we need to throw our fucking selves out there and jump and do it and take a leap of faith and work our asses off, okay? It's not a kind of process. It's not a half-ass deal, okay? It's going to take some fucking work and it's going to take extreme motivation. You're going to have to work at it every day. It's not just to float around. You know, this is cool. Brenda, this is cool. But at the end of the day, we're not butterflies, okay? We're not butterflies, you guys. We are people. We have hard freaking lives. This can be an amazing place for a lot of us. But you just have to remember what we're about. You guys have a beautiful day. If you like our video, please subscribe to our channel. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Remember to be stronger than your excuses. Thank you, each and every one of your family members, for listening. Have a beautiful day, guys and gals. Guys and gals. Thanks, guys. Peace.